Have you ever found yourself ensnared in the heavy cloud of loneliness, or caught in the shadow of anxiety and depression that refuses to lift? These sticky emotions can affect anyone, even those who outwardly appear the strongest. The ancient Stoics, renowned for their remarkable resilience and courage, were not immune to these feelings. What set them apart was not the absence of such emotions, but their practical approach to handling them. In this exploration, we will unravel 12 Stoic strategies that can transform these challenging emotions into opportunities for growth and self-reflection. Remember that, like the Stoics, you have the inner strength to face these emotions and grow stronger. If you're ready to turn the page and start a new chapter where these emotions are challenges you know how to deal with, stick around. Together, we'll delve into these constant strategies, not just to cope, but to thrive. 1. Seek stillness. Harnessing stillness in a world that never stops talking, scrolling, and moving might seem like an ancient secret, yet it's a remedy for the soul, especially when loneliness or sadness knocks on your door. Picture yourself as a rock amidst the ocean's fury, unyielding to the waves of worry, doubt, and loneliness that crash against you. It's not about ignoring the chaos, but finding your center in the midst of it. Slow your breath, steady your mind, and plant your feet firmly on the ground. This moment of stillness isn't just a pause. It's where the magic happens, where creativity blooms, connections deepen, and joy bubbles up from within. In this tranquility, you'll find the strength to face the world, not as it whirls around you, but as you choose to engage with it. By embracing stillness, you don't just survive the storm, you learn the dance of the waves, moving with a grace that turns loneliness and depression into moments of profound peace and purpose. Breathe, don't suppress your emotions. Feeling alone or down can feel like carrying a mountain on your shoulders, but even the wisest minds of ancient times grappled with such giants. Seneca, with his pen as his sword, crafted 4 poignant essays in his Consolations to not just speak to the soul, but to embrace it in its darkest hours. These weren't mere words. They were lifelines thrown into the turbulent seas of human emotion. Seneca teaches us a lesson as vital today as it was then. Don't shove your feelings into a box and toss away the key. It's not about wearing an armor of indifference, but recognizing the storm of emotions and navigating through it, not as its prisoner, but as its master. Understanding why a cloud of sadness hangs over you is the first step, but knowing it's okay to feel, to acknowledge the complexity of human connections, that's where true strength lies. It's a dance between mind and heart, each taking the lead when the moment calls. When the weight of loneliness or sorrow feels unbearable, remember you're not being asked to silence your heart, but to listen to it, to understand it, and to know that sometimes the path through isn't about suppression, but about acceptance and wisdom. 3. Remember the impermanence of things. Life has a way of leveling the playing field, where the echo of our actions fades into silence. As Marcus Aurelius observed, even Julius Caesar and the humblest Roman citizen share the same final address beneath the earth. This powerful reminder teaches us that our quests for fame, importance, or immortality are but fleeting whispers against the backdrop of eternity. Seeking transient glory, history teaches us that fame, popularity, and the illusion of importance seduce with promises of eternity, but can sometimes leave us stranded in the shadows of oblivion. This understanding is not a cause for despair, but a call to anchor our efforts, not in the sands of acclaim, but in the soil of virtue. To cultivate kindness, dedicate ourselves to the good we can do here and now, and focus on steering our own ship amidst life's stormy seas. These are the beacons that guide us through the fog of transience. In the end, it is not the applause of the crowd, but the quality of our actions and the integrity of our character that carve the deepest channels in the river of time. 4. Embrace adversity. Every setback, every no, every challenge, and every heartache is not a signal to retreat. It's the universe's unique way of inviting you to a test of strength, a duel with destiny. Seneca echoes through the ages, whispering that the path less trodden, filled with adversity, is where we find our true selves. Sailing smoothly on calm seas is pleasant, but it's the storms that reveal the captain within us. When life doesn't align with our desires, it's tempting to dwell in disappointment. Yet it's precisely these trials, the very friction and resistance we face, that polish us into better versions of ourselves. In the moments when we're knee-deep in the struggle, when plans fall apart and dreams seem distant, we're offered a golden opportunity. This isn't about wishing for an easier life, but seizing the chaos, wrestling with it, and emerging stronger and wiser. Embrace this. Let each trial be a lesson in resilience, a practice in virtue, and a step towards excellence. Remember, the sweetness of victory is never as fulfilling without the bitter taste of battles fought and obstacles overcome. So, when life doesn't dance to your rhythm, dance anyway, for it's in these unscripted moments that you're crafting a stronger, happier you. 5. Focus on your path. Carving out your path in this bustling world demands more than just knowing where you want to go. It's about the discipline to stay on course without getting lost in the noise. Seneca introduced us to eudaimonia, the awareness of our journey undistracted by the myriad paths that intersect ours. The true challenge lies not in plotting our course, but in resisting the temptation to veer off track, lured by the successes and failures of those around us. It's a test of self-assurance and discipline, requiring us to focus on our goals and timelines without succumbing to the distractions that flood our daily lives. Acknowledging that everyone's journey is unique, including our own, leads to a profound sense of purpose and contentment. This realization demands constant effort to overcome the ego and the ceaseless chase for validation. The reward is liberation from comparison, the freedom to pursue our aspirations without the shadow of envy or doubt. By focusing on our path, we not only navigate life with a clearer vision, but also cultivate a resilience that shields us from the loneliness and depression that often stem from feeling out of step with the world. 6. Ask for help. Courage isn't just about facing battles alone. It's about knowing when to extend your hand for help. Facing the storm alone can forge strength, but even the mightiest warriors knew the value of a shield wall beside them. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic not just in philosophy, but in the battles he led, illuminated the path for those walking through shadows. Don't be ashamed to need help. Like a soldier storming a wall, you have a mission to accomplish. If you've been wounded and need a comrade to pull you up, so be it. Seeking help is not a sign of weakness. It's a call to arms, to find your legion, your community that stands ready to bear the brunt of the battle with you. Strength lies not in silent suffering, but in the courage to reach out. Support groups, circles of recovery, where souls at their lowest find shared strength, emphasize the power of collective resilience. It's a testament to the modern-day arena, where Stoics are made, not born. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness. It's navigating the path of wisdom that even emperors have walked. 7. Be satisfied. Chasing dreams and reaching them can feel like a never-ending pursuit for happiness, marked by moments of achievement, overshadowed by an insatiable desire for more. This relentless chase often blinds us to the beauty of our present situation, leading to a paradox where success is met with a sense of dissatisfaction. Consider the story of an actor who, despite achieving widespread acclaim on a beloved TV show, found himself ensnared in a web of anxious discontent, yearning for greater stardom in the cinematic world. This echoes a profound truth. Our happiness is seldom found in accolades or achievements, but in the relationship we cultivate with ourselves. Being satisfied means embracing the present, acknowledging and appreciating our current standing without falling prey to constant comparison or the pursuit of what we don't have. It's about finding contentment in our journey, recognizing that the quest for more can often lead us away from the happiness we seek. 8. Learn to suffer with others. There's profound power and magic in the collective endeavor of overcoming obstacles, scaling the daunting heights of a mountain, the synchronized rhythm of a rowing crew against the morning mist, or the collective silence of a meditation group facing the tumult of their minds together. Such experiences forge connections deeper than mere companionship. These collective endeavors remind us that our battles are not fought alone, but shared amongst warriors of the same spirit. Imagine the strength found in the eyes of another, equally determined and vulnerable, pushing through the pain barrier. True community is born in the heat of collective challenge, not in the comfort of easy victories. This is a call to step out and join hands with those who seek not just to endure, but to conquer together. In the crucible of shared hardship, we discover our true strength and never have to face the darkness alone. 9. Take a view from above. Imagine standing on a piece of land you call your own, feeling its vastness beneath your feet, only to discover its true size from the vantage point of a spaceship or plane. What seemed boundless now mirrors a speck amidst an infinite tapestry. This perspective, echoed by Marcus Aurelius, reminds us that elevating our viewpoint helps us realize that our biggest worries are often smaller than we perceive. Marcus Aurelius, ruling an empire that spanned the known world, saw his dominion with its fringe skirmishes as mere ants over a crumb. By adopting a broader perspective, we learn that our personal trials and seemingly monumental moments are echoes of a perpetual story. This shift in view doesn't belittle our experiences, but connects us to the vastness of life itself, urging us to find meaning in both the grand and the minute. 10. Accept things as they are. Facing the whirlwind of life, it's easy to get lost in a sea of what-ifs and if only. Yet, there's a powerful antidote to the loneliness and depression that often accompanies our relentless chase for different outcomes. Accepting things as they are. This isn't about surrendering to despair or admitting defeat. It's about recognizing the hidden harmony in the chaos, the unexpected lessons in disappointment, and the strength that comes from embracing life's unpredictability. By accepting the present moment as it is, not as we wish it were, we unlock a profound sense of peace and clarity. This perspective isn't about passivity. It's a call to action, to engage with life on its own terms, to find our purpose and happiness in the reality that unfolds around us. Imagine your life as a river. You can struggle against the current, exhausting yourself while trying to swim back to a past moment, or reach a future too swiftly. Alternatively, you can float, letting the water carry you where it will, trusting in the journey and finding joy in the scenery along the way. This is the essence of amor fati, a love of fate. It teaches us to cherish each twist and turn, understanding that each serves a purpose in shaping who we are meant to be. Marcus Aurelius, a voice from the past, whispers to us across time, urging us to see that what we add to our life's fire be it joy, sorrow, triumph, or defeat, fuels our growth, illuminating our path to greatness. By embracing our experiences not as obstacles but as opportunities, we cultivate resilience and a deep, unwavering contentment. 11. Move your body. Moving your body is more than just a path to fitness. It's a vital strategy for combating loneliness and depression. Consider it a conversation between you and your inner self, where each movement reinforces your strength and resilience. Whether walking, running, or stretching, you're actively walking towards a clearer, more peaceful state of mind. This process is about creating a narrative of overcoming with every step and breath, contributing to the story of your personal revival. Feeling down or lonely might tempt you to curl up and shut the world out, but your body has an amazing ability to fight back. By moving, you ignite a spark within, a beacon that lights up the darker corners of your mind. You're not escaping your troubles. Instead, you're actively moving towards a state of clarity and peace. 12. Be a better friend to yourself. Treating yourself as your own best friend is a powerful tool against the shadows of loneliness and depression. Imagine facing a steep climb up life's mountain, with challenges seeming insurmountable. Would you berate a friend for stumbling, or would you offer a hand, encouraging words, and believe in their strength to overcome? Think of Crito, a figure of ancient Stoic wisdom who encountered a soul speaking to themselves as if addressing an unworthy stranger. Crito's intervention was simple yet profound. Remember, you're not talking to a bad person. This cuts through the cycle of loneliness and self-criticism with the sharpness of kindness. Embracing self-friendship isn't about sweet nothings or false comforts. It's about the raw honesty of acknowledging your worth when you're teetering on the edge of feeling unworthy. This realization is the key to unlocking self-love and opening the door to a world where others can see your light. It's a timeless Stoic remedy, urging you to be the friend to yourself that you would seek in others. Dive into the practice, not just the theory, and witness the transformation within yourself. These Stoic remedies aren't just words, they're a blueprint for a life filled with resilience and profound contentment. Every week, I share insights and wisdom inspired by Stoicism, reaching out to a global community seeking a more meaningful existence. If your spirit seeks guidance, join us through the link below. It's a journey without cost, but rich in rewards, and you're in control of your subscription. Embrace the wisdom that has weathered millennia and see for yourself how it reshapes your world.